Paul, will you pull up TNK and we'll see what that is? We have a couple people chiming in that that's what they want. Whenever you're done swiping on Bumble, go ahead and pull up TNK for the patrons here.
I'm no longer swiping on Bumble.
Oh, so this is interesting. Look at this now.
Oh, so, wow. Look at this PE ratio.
If you're joining us now and you're seeing this video later, we look at companies off of requests. Paul and I have never heard of this company. There is zero due diligence, I assure you, but we're taking a 500-foot look at this company, maybe using our 8 pillars to see if we want to dive deep into their investment. Is this a good investment for us? So this is TNK. I don't even know what company this is, Paul. What is it?
It is called Teekay Tankers Ltd.
Of course, Teekay Tankers.
They're based in British Columbia.
Okay, Teekay Tankers. Here we go.
Small company, $350 million market cap. Look at this PE ratio. This is one of the lowest we've ever seen.
Wow, 1.6.
1.6, check mark there. Their profit last quarter was negative 26%. But last year, it was 22% margin, so check mark there for the last 12 months.
This is double checks. I love this. 1.6 PE. This is
no dividend.
Okay, keep going, Paul. Let's look at the revenue growth over the past 5 years.
Boy, look at this chart, by the way. Next chart. Look at that.
What'd you look
2008, they were at freaking $175, $190, $195 a share. Okay, revenue over the last 5 years. You ready, kids?
Go ahead, Paul.
$498 to $899. Check mark there.
Now we're talking.
Okay.
Profit growth, Paul, pillar number 4.
The profit growth is $183 million down to $41 million. So X there. And look at the last 5. Look at this profit, guys. Look at the last 10 years. You ready?
Go on.
This is what I want to point out here. Negative 113, negative 370, negative 2.7, 60, 184, 68, negative 58, negative 52, positive 41.
What does that tell you, Paul?
All over the board. Guys, I still think the tanker is going to follow a lot of oil prices as oil prices are higher, the companies want to, the BPs, the big ones want to get more and more of it. They want to produce more of it. When it's low, they want to produce less of it to drive prices higher. When it's high, they want to produce more of it and take advantage of the high price and make as much money as possible. So I do still think these tanker businesses are going to still follow in line with these other companies. So it's still all over the board in profit. In fact, in the last 5 years, their average has been 250 minus 110 is 180 divided by 5 is what, 90? No, 90, no. What am I talking about? 40?
36.
$36 million is the average over the last 5 years. And it went like this. I mean, it was like this. I am not a big fan of that. I like consistent earnings and revenue. That is the way I am programmed in my brain. I'm not saying it's the right way, but that's the way I'm programmed in my brain. I like consistent. That's why I like the options so much, right, Mo? We're talking about the options going, hey, listen, I'm going to go create so much money in options consistently. I'd rather get low return, but more consistent.
This is Teekay Tankers. This is ticker symbol TNK, where the profit growth is in X, Paul. It's all over the place.
Yep, profit growth in X.
This is pillar number 5, which is number of shares outstanding.
18 million to 33 million. X. Almost diluting you by half, guys.
You just put a check and then X to grab.
Oh, did I put a check in there?
Yeah, you're funny.
I don't know. That's not what
current
I was
assets over current liabilities is pillar number 6, baby.
251 million in current assets, 156 million in current liabilities, so check mark there.
Nice.
Let's see what the real free cash flow is.
Free cash flow.
Okay. Well, I like, oh, this is interesting. Negative 650 million. Noted. So look at this. This is weird. Look at their capital expenditures over the last 10 years. Negative 4 million, 4 million, 2.5, 1.9, 5.8, 850, 9.2, 4.7, 5.8, 11.6. This is almost a weird year. I didn't want to look at it. So let's look at the other years. Let's look at the year before that. That's about $15 million in free cash flow versus this last year was $106 million in free cash flow. Check mark there.
The free cash flow is going up.
It is going up. That's a big jump, guys. Okay, then we're going to do 197. Then we're going to do 76. And then we're going to do negative 13. What do we got, Seth?
The average free cash flow over the past 5 years is $76 million.
Okay, so according to this, it's selling for 5 times free cash flow. So check mark there on the price of free cash flow.
This is pillar number 8, price to free cash flow.
Let's look at the last 12 months free cash flow.
The gears are spinning inside Paul's head. Make sure you guys are tickling that thumbs up. He likes his belly tickled.
Well, this might be interesting. I don't know. This one's a tough one for me because I look at those thinking, okay, you really got to do a lot of research on this one to understand what, because it seems like it's so cheap. Provider of marine services to the global oil and natural gas industries and an operator of medium-sized oil tankers. Businesses to own oil tankers. Company has 2 segments, tanker and ship-to-ship transfer. Okay, I mean, at
Max Equity is saying they bought $1 billion worth of tankers last year.
That would what year?
2019.
It's not showing up in that cash flow statement.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they are wrong. Interesting company, huh?
Yeah.
Do you even have a final take home on?
Do a lot of research on this one because the numbers look pretty decent. If you're able to withstand the ups and downs, what do the charts look like?
I mean, it looks like all the other energy charts. It's right now. This is a short. It's turning into its downtrend, and I don't know. These are hard. This one is specifically hard. It's just very up and down. And frankly, when we do our value investing and we run our back tests and screeners, we eliminate energy. We just eliminate the whole sector before we buy an energy. So right now, Paul and I are learning banks. We're attempting to learn banks, financials, and whatnot. We're going to be buying banks before we're going to be buying energy. That's something that I could tell you is almost 100% true. It's just a very, very difficult sector to be in. So that's it. But we can definitely trade this on charts. Again, that's an easy thing to do.
And obviously, you joined that his
join the mid-level and bring them up, and we can do these for sure.